in my curios and therefore able to screw us up. Okay, and okay, so chunk loading that apparently does fix the issue of keeping that online. Okay, so bounce in here. Okay. Does, yep, that wants to work too. One of the few things I'm thinking of is I want to grab my power storage for my two Flux networks and move them out to this main cube. Let's see here, that one. That's that controller, that's that controller. Those three are Huculin. This one's Gargantuan. Yeah, okay. So this is the one that both sides. These are the ones that still need upgraded at some point. Okay. Experience. Let's see here. Oh, okay. I don't have to worry about that. So, let's stick that there. Make sure everything's stored. Okay, and bounce back out. Where did I end up on that? Oh, make sure things are okay. Yep, that's as far as long as I remember them being. Let's see here. How far did we get on that? Oh, we got those all the way up to there. Okay. I think 3 of them I'm gonna degrade to start with. This is from Evil Craft. There's a pedestal sequence I want to craft. And okay, there's the base one, and then you can turn it into a powered one. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, 4. Okay, yep, we can make 5. Okay. And with as well as that work, I'm gonna come along and do up a bunch more. And we want to do there and there, there, and might as well be there. Okay. Add steel. Okay, my flux seeds are coming along. Okay, that's what I was trying to remember. Did I set up a drawer for them? Okay, we're gonna... and I fell down. Okay, now we're gonna come along to actually additions. And we're gonna build a half a dozen farmers. And we do have everything. Okay. That's what I didn't know. Okay, next on the list is Flux Network. As you can see, none of this has pattern. We have a ton of flux dust, which we are getting via the extractor recipe. And once we go ahead and get a little further along, we'll be moving that over to a compact machine from where it was above the botany pot where we just were. But we need to go ahead and start setting up a bunch of recipes. Starting with the flux cores. And then those are used in flux blocks. And then the two that we're actually gonna be needing right off are the flux plug, which pulls in power, and the flux point, which pushes it out. Those are the primary, I suppose you would say, crafters. The next thing up, of course, is flux storage, starting with basic, which then you craft into Herculean, which you can then craft into Gargantuan, which is 128 million FE. Not much compared to Dragonic or the like, but it's more than enough for most uses. Okay, first thing here, I'm gonna try and do something a little differently. Let's take the manual route over, as I'm hoping I can come along, and this is our new system. We have building our core there. We have 4 columns of 8 of the, what's it called, extended pattern providers from Extended AE. They allow a whole bunch more patterns. They route 4 rows rather than 1 row. Plus, they can craft 4 recipes at a time. We have the connectors to get in and out of the chance cube, being the quantum ring setup. This goes over to our primary extreme reactor power source. This is where our personal terminal and the personal pattern access device is going to end up. We have this one set to where we're building our storage drawer network, and this one's set to the first chance cube for farming plots and fields. I'm planning on moving into these guys as, quite frankly, once you no longer have mobs spawning all over around you, the world is much friendlier. Hold on. Why do I have that up? Oh, that one's enabled. Okay. That might take care of that issue. I'll keep the piercing on me in case I come across one. But I'm not being able to see them right now for some reason, so... But in any case, we have a whole bunch of crafters, and as they can access 4 different ones at a time, I'm gonna be putting a lot of the stuff into the same one. The only reason I'm putting the points and plugs in a separate one is, well, actually, let's put these up here too, as these guys, I'm also gonna, oh yeah, we don't have a pattern for that. Oh, there's not? Okay. There isn't the pattern I was thinking of. So that's not obsidian. So yeah, that's the first question. Now, okay, that can't see that they're available to craft. So that answers part of it. But let's see here. I want 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it can see them over there and craft them up with no issue. That is very good to know. Okay, and basically I want to come along in here and make sure we have more than enough uh, incoming ability for our uh, power network, as well that's listed as main power. I'm gonna actually come along and give my AE system its own separate network, which pulls direct from the reactor here. As rather than pulling from my main network. These ones I'll leave unassigned. These ones I'm gonna go ahead and assign to my personal network. Basically, it's what does my wireless charging and keeps all my mining gadgets and everything powered. Needless to say, I don't want to be out and about and suddenly be falling to my death simply because I ran out of power. Okay, I want... Let's try... Nope, could have... Yes, there's enough for one. And... you can see it crafting everything up. As we have 5 CPUs that have 16 coprocessors and 4 megs of storage. Then we have additional 3 currently. That's gonna go up more when we work on putting in some more wiring here. That only have 4 processors and 1 meg of storage. And needless to say, we got this guy now. So we can come along, go back into flight, assign that to the AE system. And you saw how fast that charged up. The only thing I see is I don't want it to be limited, so we're turning both those on. And then that's a torch. And again, maybe I don't have a direct. Oh, I bet. Yeah, the only place that was getting power uh, is the little cheat right here. An energy scepter on the ring and a universal power cable. Uh, Needless to say, I want to have some more direct access to power. When I look here, I can't see things craftable from the other network. So we need no, it's not power, it's energy. And can we do, because we're gonna have 4, 6, so we'd want 8. And we don't have the redstone. Okay, well, this is one of the reasons I accept that I need to do bypasses every now and again. Being here on the old system, we only have a maximum is 8 co-processors with 1 meg of storage. And that's our biggest CPU on the old system. Needless to say, it's the reason we will be going to the new system. We can simply do so much more when we have a setup that allows it. Yeah, and we did still have some. Okay. But as these do not take channels, they're gonna come along uh where did I drop you? There. And basically I want power going into there always being the highest priority. Did we get and it's waiting for uh things to be sliced and diced. As the requesters on our old system, well, they're rather basic and still backlogged